Hello everyone, you are once more welcome to this channel. In today's lesson, we have another interesting question. We are given that 3 raised to the power x plus 2x is equal to 7, and we need to find the value of x. In solving this question, we are still going to apply the Lambert W function, which I explained in our last video. I'm going to put a link to that video in the description below. In that presentation, we saw that w of x e to the x is just equal to x, where w is the Lambert function. And so in solving this question, we are going to rearrange the left hand side to take the form f of x times e to the power f of x, so as to apply this property. We are given that 3 raised to the power x plus 2x is equal to 7. And this implies that 3 raised to the power x is equal to 7 minus 2x. And if we multiply both sides by 3 raised to the power negative x, we are going to obtain 3 raised to the power x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x, which is equal to 7 minus 2x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x. And this implies that 7 minus 2x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x is equal to 1. Since 3 raised to the power x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x is equal to 3 raised to the power x minus x, which is equal to 3 raised to the power 0, and the answer is 1. Here we can see that the power of 3 is negative x, but the coefficient of x here is negative 2. And if we factor out these two, we are going to obtain 2 multiplied by 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x, which is equal to 1. And dividing both sides by 2, we have 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x, and this is equal to a half. From here, we need to rewrite this equation so that the power of 3 should also be 7 on 2 minus x. And to do this, we simply need to multiply both sides by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2. So this implies that 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by 3 raised to the power negative x and multiplied by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 is equal to a half multiplied by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2. But recall that a raised to the power m times a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. And so this implies that 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 minus x is equal to a half multiplied by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2. Again, recall that a raised to the power b is equal to e raised to the power the ln of a raised to the power b. And this is equal to e raised to the power b times the ln of a. And so if you write this to the base e, we are going to obtain 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by e raised to the power 7 on 2 minus x times the ln of 3 is equal to a half multiplied by 3 raised to the power 7 on 2. Here we have 7 on 2 minus x, but here we have 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by ln 3. And so if we multiply both sides by ln 3, we are going to obtain 7 on 2 minus x times ln 3, all this multiplied by e raised to the power 7 on 2 minus x times ln 3 is equal to a half times 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 multiplied by ln 3. Now the left hand side is in the form f of x times e to the f of x. And so if we take W on both sides, we are going to obtain W of 7 on 2 minus X multiplied by ln 3. All this multiplied by e raised to the power 7 on 2 minus X multiplied by ln 3. And this is equal to W of 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 multiplied by ln 3. All this divided by 2. Again, recall that W of f of x multiplied by e raised to the power f of x is just equal to f of x. And so this implies that 7 on 2 minus x multiplied by ln 3 is equal to W of 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 multiplied by ln 3 divided by 2. And if you divide both sides by ln 3, we are going to obtain 7 on 2 minus x, which is equal to W of 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 times ln 3 divided by 2. All this divided by ln 3. And so x is equal to 7 on 2 minus W of 3 raised to the power 7 on 2 times ln 3 divided by 2. All this divided by ln 3. You can leave your answer in this form, or you can write it in decimal notation using the Lambert function calculator. And in decimal notation, x is equal to 1.3343 to 4 decimal places. Thanks for watching. Please do well to subscribe to this channel in order not to miss any of our videos.